held 19 days of hearings and took public testimony from 160 witnesses. We recognized that secrecy has often acted as the handmaiden of complacency, arrogance, and incompetence.
9/11 was an inside job. Shame on the cover-up commission. 90% of the questions asked by the families were never answered, or even asked. What happened to Building 7? Why did it collapse in 7 seconds in the matter of controlled demolition? How come the firefighters were reporting explosions in the Twin Towers? How come the debris from the Twin Towers was hauled off and sold to other countries for cheap before the investigation had a chance to take place? Who benefited from the put options on the United and American Airlines, and how come that was never investigated? How come Rumsfeld abandoned his duties and during the attacks? Why did Bush continue reading a ghost story for 20 minutes after he was informed of the What happened to the 8 black boxes on the plane? If Flight 93 was never shut down, why was the debris stretched over 9 miles? What was the money man behind 9/11 doing visiting top U.S. officials the whole week of 9/11? Shame on you. The most dangerous people are in the White House and people like you who are covering them up. CIA is the most dangerous terrorist organization.
These 19 individuals had analyzed our security system with care. In penetrating our civil aviation security system, they went 19 for 19. That's not the product of luck or good fortune. That's the product of planning and training. They had practiced boarding aircraft.
9/11 was an inside job. Shame on the cover-up commission.
Right on. Right on.
Liar.
They come in near you.
You are disrupting this meeting, and you are required to leave. And anyone else who seeks to disrupt this meeting will be escorted from it. Thank you very much. I will repeat myself again. Anyone else who seeks to disrupt this meeting will leave. Is that understood? Yes, you can. You will follow the same procedure if it happens again.
Yes, if it happens again. You are the biggest terrorist on this planet, you and your CIA buddies.
And then there were also failures in management. The failures were small and large. Small-scale failures in management. You've heard about things like the failure to connect the dots, or failures in watch listing. All of these failures are actually symptoms of larger failures of transnational operational management. What do I mean by that? To put it with a simple metaphor, imagine the patient who's being wheeled into the operating room, displaying multiple symptoms. All sorts of clinicians and physicians descend upon the patient. All sorts of specialists, each ordering the tests of their respective specialty, prescribing the medications that might go with the symptoms they see. But now imagine that as all these people are taking medical histories, diagnosing, there is no attending physician on the case. There is no one who attempts to harmonize the prescriptions, synthesize the diagnosis. That's the case we had for operations against terrorism before 9/11. There was no attending physician. Many of the specialists were talented, some less so, but many very good. But no one was really in charge of managing the case as it moved from agency to agency, from border to border, from issue to issue. And there are a number of concrete illustrations of the problem.
Bush gave Cheney that authority in May 2001. Cheney was orchestrating all the war games that were being conducted on September 11th that you failed to address. You didn't mention the financing of Al-Qaeda. It was financed by the CIA. You didn't mention that the head of Pakistani intelligence gave $100,000 to Mohammed Atta, who the FBI identified as the lead hijacker in 9/11.
This is disruptive of this meeting, which is being hosted by Stanford University. In my capacity as a representative of Stanford University, you are being ejected. Would you also like to be ejected?
He also...
Please, the meeting will go on. You're welcome to pose your questions.
I have asked questions, but he does not answer our questions.
We haven't gotten to the question and answer period yet. The meeting will go on.
Written questions, but you ignore them. I've talked to the commissioners in San Francisco as well. They don't address the issue. It's a cover. It's an inside job, and he's part of it.
Right on.
We will resume.
We very much wanted to make factual findings for the public, and especially for the families who have fought so hard to have the commission so that the truth would be told and others might be spared the pain that the families were feeling. And the families have mobilized themselves to learn the facts and to ask good questions. And so when we started on this venture, we were handed reams of information and reams of questions. And they badgered us, and they shadowed us, and they peppered us with questions. And it was a very good thing that they did so. The second audience, of course, was policymakers. And I've said that we wanted to make sure that we could contribute.
9/11 was an inside job. Shame on the cover of commission. How did the Kean Commission manage to come up with a timeline of events that has nothing to do with the Why did Commissioner Max Clinton resign and call the commission a whitewash? How come you never investigated the Bush and Bin Laden connections? Why did you ignore the FBI whistleblowers who were able to prevent the attacks, but their investigations were stopped at the high level of the U.S. government? What happened to Building 7? Larry Silverstein admitted that it was demolished with explosives. You're not going to get away with your crimes against humanity.